high school football state 6A semifinals. Defending champ Eden Prairie facing Blaine, and the Eagles with some trickery early. The double reverse turns into a flea flicker, and it's Cole Kramer going deep to Matt Sherman for a 39-yard gain.
Scoreless until the second, when Eden Prairie's Nick Kruger powers his way into the end zone after a Blaine turnover, and the Eagles were up early.
Semifinals. Blaine was down 7-0, and they were driving, but Ryan Hanaho was able to step in front of this pass for the pick. Eden Prairie led 7-0.
Setting up Eden Prairie's first touchdown. Second half, the Eagles break it open. Nick Kruger gets to the outside, and he is off to the races, going 43 yards to the end zone. EP was up 14-0, and the Eagles soar from there, winning 34-14, handing Blaine their first loss of the season. Eden Prairie will now face the winner of the Battle of Lakeville as North takes on South.
Lakeville, North and South clashing in the 6A semis tonight. A spot in this year's Prep Bowl on the line. South took an early lead. Nobody knew Johnny Shabazz had the ball. Look, he goes in easy for a 31-yard touchdown. South was up 7-0.
7-0. North answers midway through the second quarter. Raja Nelson runs it in from 13 yards out. We got a tie game, 7-7, after an 83-yard drive. Late in the half now, another nice drive by North. The handoff to Raja Nelson again on the reverse. A 22-yard gain, gets down inside the 35 with less than a minute and a half to play. Next play, Brian Curtis goes 28 yards all the way down inside the 4. North ran into some trouble from there.
North tied it at 7, then they took the lead with 14 seconds left in the half. Quarterback Brennan Kubler runs the bootleg. North led 14-7. But Lakeville North, well, they answered. They led 14-7 at the half. Then in the third, good misdirection call. Great lead blocking from the Mostart twins, and they stretched it out in the third. Raja Nelson's second touchdown of the game made it 28 straight for North and a 28-7 lead. This game has just gone final. Lakeville North wins 35-13.
Jason Williamson Show, round 2. The talented running back from Owatonna ran all over Elk River last year in the Prep Bowl. Well, he didn't wait for the championship game this year in today's semifinal.
Wild on Elk River in the 5A semis. That's future Gopher Jason Williamson. He rushed for 199 yards and 5 touchdowns. He has 44 touchdowns.
Solomon Havelka takes it for the 7-yard touch, 19-love. And in the third, Elk River, though, got into the game. It would be Tyler Lashovsky. He would find Carter Otto. This is a 44-yard touchdown. They got the 2-point conversion to make it 19-8. However, it wasn't enough. They added some pad in the fourth. Owatonna did.
Season, Owatonna won 39-8. They're going to play the winner of tomorrow night's game between St. Thomas Academy and Bemidji.
Cadets scoring a field goal and safety to lead by 5. Then Bemidji strikes. Jacob Bieberg scrambling around, hits Cade Peterson for the 13-yard score, and Bemidji takes the lead 7-5.
It's up 7-5. But the Cadets respond. Charlie Fafinski to Thomas Odegaard. He goes 43 yards on the screen pass. That leads to a touchdown. St. Thomas up right now.
He's never looked back. Former Gopher Ricky Foggy is the offensive coordinator. He knows what to do. Get the ball to Brendan McFadden. He has been leading the Cadets all season. Tonight against Bemidji, he took it to another gear. 25 carries, 218 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
For a chance to change that 13-7 SDA at half, but they open it up from there. Brendan McFadden breaks off this 71-yard touchdown. His third score of the game, 38th of the season, made it 27-7 Cadets. Then a nice hookup here, ices it early fourth. Charlie Fafinski deep for Joe Dayak. The Cadets win 33-21. They will face Owatonna for the title next weekend.
On a 71-yard run, then the Cadets show that they can pass to Charlie Fafinski to Joe Diak for a 57-yard touchdown. St. Thomas takes a 33-7 lead, but the Lumberjacks showed a lot of fight in them. In the fourth, Caleb Grant muscles his way through some hard tackles for the score. And with time winding down, 33-14 now, Bieberg finds Zach Justice, makes a cut, lunges across for the touchdown, but time just runs out on Bemidji. They fall 33-21, outrushed 257-98 as Bemidji just couldn't get its powerful ground game going.
Semifinal turned out to be a great battle between unbeaten SMB and Waseca. Jalen Suggs, one of the state's best basketball players, giving SMB an early lead with that nice touchdown pass.
Waseca down 10-7 in the third. Hunter Rodriguez finds Ethan Hedberg for the TD. They'd go for two and make it. 15-10, WCCO leads, but SMB would storm back.
Scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to end the season for WCCO. Siegel Howard scored both of them, this one from 15 yards out.
Fourth quarter and driving, but the hit by Bobby Chancellor leads to an interception. Wow. Andrew Mollison gets the ball. SMB adds a late score, 23-15 the final, as the Wolfpack advances well.
Johnson captured the attention of many with their improbable run to the state semifinals. Today, a guy named Dre Dixon had a lot to do with ending it. See, he is the quarterback for Wilmer, and he can beat you in a lot of ways, like with his feet, controlling the drive by finding space and eventually the end zone. He scored the team's first 3 touchdowns on the ground. Then through the next 3 scores.
In 4A, Wilmer quarterback Dre Dirksen threw 4 touchdown passes, also ran for 3. Look at the catch here by Jake Evans, helping Wilmer take a 41-7 halftime lead. That's a play of the day. Wilmer wins 62-20. They'll play SMB in the Prep Bowl.
The scoreless first quarter, but then it sure picked up. Zach Jungles gets the Eagles on the board. They go up by 7, but the Pioneers answer right back. Peter Schomer hits Matthias Algarin, breaks 1 tackle, spins away from a pair, gets all the way down to the 7-yard line. Carson Hull scores on a 1-yard run. They lead 8-7. After a Rochester touchdown, Reese Kapsner punches one in. Pierz trailed 15-14 at the half. Eagles get a field goal. Rochester driving with 3 minutes left. Up 5, Jake Rotbauer with a big run, puts it on the doorstep.
Games, though, you look for playmakers and you look for big plays. Lord gets one. Matthew Hayford. An interception negating some potential Pierz points. That helped set up a Lourdes touchdown. It was a biggie. Andrew Piney for 6. They needed it. They win at 25-20. Rochester Lourdes over the defending champs.
And they punch it in the next play. So Pierz down by 10. They get the first score that they need. Schomer to Alex Posner gets in for 6 points. With 1 minute left, time for the onside kick, and the Eagles recover. They kneel down for the win as Pierz's 24-game winning streak is snapped.
Perham took a 7-0 lead. Then Fairmont gets the next 29. Garrett Myron buys time and works hard to Dustin Schultz. They did this twice for scoring strikes. But the Cardinals didn't just fly by air. They went with a ground attack, and this was the defining blow. Jordan Walter, 74 yards, a running back's dream. No one to catch him. Fairmont knocks out Perham 29-14.
3-time defending champion Caledonia easily advancing with a 40-6 win over Painesville. Jack Beardmore provided the biggest highlight with this spectacular 58-yard touchdown run. Junior quarterback Noah King threw for a score, ran for 3 others to lead the way.
Barnesville, they've been carving out quite a season in northwest Minnesota. Now the entire state knows. Preston Snowball on the keeper. They scored 28 points in the first half against Minneapolis North. Class 2A, this is. They did it with a fun, ball fake-oriented run game. Nick Detloff for 6 more.
Though standing in the way. Second quarter, Barnesville's Chase Brenner with a 2-yard touchdown run. Trojans up quickly, 28-0. Under 2 minutes left, though, in the first half. North was trying. Zach Yeager finding Nasir El Amin for a 44-yard touchdown. They got a 2-point conversion, but they still trailed 28-8. Barnesville wins 34-20. They will play Caledonia in the 2A championship game next Friday. Meanwhile,
Buhl to Blooming Prairie in 2A this morning. The Warriors know how to win. They stayed committed. Gavin Vosica for 6. The score was only 10-7 in the third quarter. Then it all changed and quickly. Jordan Sagadol breaks the plane for Buhl, and they ran away with it, literally 37-7. Mahnomen-Waubun is a little like Buhl. Count on them to be very good against Springfield. Parker Stevenson takes it on his own. Nice jaunt for 6. They've been doing this up there for, about 45 years now. Just change the numbers and the names and the jerseys. Isaiah Archer gets his number called, 55 yards. Whoa! For a touchdown, Mahnomen-Waubun over Springfield. 38-0.
Advanced to the finals in the 9-man class with an impressive 48-12 win over Cromwell-Wright. Quarterback Alex Foles threw for 4 touchdowns, ran for 3 more, and the Lions get a date in the Prep Bowl finals next week.
Mountain Lake against Mountain Iron Buhl to start the day with the 9-man semis. Mountain Lake, the bigger mountain. Drake Harder from short yardage to the end zone. They were methodical, and they were effective all morning long. Mace Hurrig. That's the way that drive ends. Mountain Lake remains unbeaten, 42-8 over Mountain Iron Buhl.